there. And again, I'm not married. I have no experience. However, I assume that if two people are married and somebody is enough of a dick.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit that subscribe button and stay in the loop. You ever notice how we talk about relationships as if they are destinations? Like one would say, I just want to be in a relationship, as if it's a place. But no one talks about what happens after you arrive. This is because it's not a destination, it's not even a thing you have, it's something you do every day on purpose. People think the hardest part is finding the right person, but actually no. The hardest part is being the right person consistently. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. It's holding space for someone else's chaos when yours is already too loud.
Richard Dawson, Dick Dawson. What else is important to you guys, or unimportant?
Unimportant to me, but interesting. I stumbled into this, the Kandi Burruss divorce settlement. This
is one of the Mark.
Kandi from his
let him cook.
No. I just thought it was interesting and wondered what you thought. I don't watch reality shows, but I kind of got sucked into it.
You literally hosted the reunion of mad reality shows. You watched them, and you were well researched.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
He's a professional.
I'm what you call a professional.
Don't say that P word up here.
Oh yeah.
Strikes a nerve here.
But Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd got divorced. It's a very public divorce. And here's the settlement. Todd will get $426,000 in lump sum. 6 cars.
Bum.
A Mercedes, just to let you know, Mercedes G-Wagon, Porsche 911, Range Rover, Ford Bronco, Lincoln, and Ford Transit van.
God damn.
No child support, no spousal support. Kandi keeps 5 cars: Bentley SUV, Escalade, Ford F-250, Porsche Cayenne, and 63 Camaro.
He won.
Kandi also takes the Atlanta Hawks season tickets.
Damn, not the tickets.
And primary control of the kids' passports.
Oh, you just being a jerk. You get the Hawks tickets?
Word.
And the couple, just finally, the couple will share joint legal custody of Ace and Blaze, the kids. They have to sell their food truck, split credit card reward points, keep real estate details private so we don't know what happened to the houses, and additionally, Todd must move out of Kandi's guest house within 15 days of this deal the parenting deal being signed, and Todd has to pay Kandi $38,000 for the balance of the Hawks tickets, which he did.
15 days is very, very low. Like, normally it's
90 days. Some shit.
Yeah,
120. Shit like that.
Yeah, 60, anywhere between 60 and 120. Like 15 days. You trying to be a dick.
15 days in Hawks tickets felt like
you trying to be a dick.
Yeah, and I don't know who right and wrong because I don't know their business, but that sounds nasty.
You can sleep in one of the cars.
Well, if you don't know, it's when Todd and Kandi met, it was all on when she was on Atlanta Housewives. Kandi was working and Todd was a part of the production team. So Todd had to quit his job for them to be together, for her to stay on the show and shit. Kandi,
what was his job?
That's what I can't get.
He was on the production team.
No, before that.
That's what he does. Like I guess he produces shit. I don't know what producer niggas do. He was working on a reality test.
On the production team could mean a lot of things.
They could.
That could be craft services.
Okay.
Right.
If she got the Hawks tickets, he probably was craft services.
He quits the job
so
they can be together, and her mother infamously hated him. So it was like a thing. She was always trying to prove that his worth to her mother and all this other shit. So I think the masses pretty much believe like it is what it is, although they work together creating things after the show was over.
Including restaurants.
And he ain't no mutt neither.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
He's not a mutt. Todd Tucker, the husband of Kandi Burruss, is a television producer, director. Todd Tucker, the husband of Kandi Burruss, is a television producer, director, and production manager known for his work on shows like The Real Housewives of Atlanta and various other films. He's also Thinner.
Okay, I need more.
Stephen King shit, Thinner. He runs House. I'm trying to find some other
All right,
shit that we would
he's
know.
unemployed.
He's also
Now he had a run when Run's house was on. I see what he was moving at a certain time, and it sounded like things may have slowed down.
he's also an entrepreneur who's worked behind the scenes in production for networks such as VH1 and BET.
Yeah, he's popped. He's absolutely popped.
he ain't need to walk stickers in.
He got them kids.
What the fuck is he gonna do with them?
Yeah, not a thing.
That 400 grand is a one-time payment.
Yes, a lump sum. I'm wondering if he's going. Now I'm like, what does it mean to leave your other person kind of fucked up in the game?
Oh, see, before you get there, and again, I'm not married. I have no experience. However, I assume that if two people are married and somebody is enough of a dick in the marriage for divorce, to be divorce time, when you think the spin back is coming? The spin back is coming.
The spin back.
So I don't know what he did. I don't know the nature of this divorce. But I'm not. When I start seeing the details of a real ugly divorce, now I'm not on the. I don't have a horse in the race until I've learned who wronged who and what was the wrong. Because you can't expect your partner to just fucking hold all that.
True.
They haven't dogged each other in the press though.
How long have they
Makes
been
me think
together
makes me think they outgrew each other.
Ty
Like
got the
10 years or
restaurant.
something.
Oh, okay.
He did get the restaurant.
Ty got the restaurant.
Good for him.
He
Good for
did
him.
not receive child support or spousal support, but he
surprised me.
he retained control of their restaurants. They say that Kandi's net worth is 30 mil, and his
And balls.
his is around 4.
Right.
So he's not a bum.
He's not a bum.
He's not a bum.
I wish him the best and everything. I just was like, ooh, that's a big imbalance. I'm surprised he didn't get spousal support.
That's the other part. I'm sorry, Mark. That's scary about marriage. Like, once you are married, that's when the earnings matter to y'all. Like,
Yes.
that's when it's considered
Community
y'all's money.
And they made a lot of it together, the restaurants and other things. That's where, it
And
shows
if he
all
had to
of it.
quit his job because of the conflict of interest, I just think,
Seemed like you just should have got more.
yeah. But see, if you a nigga, sometimes
you don't want it.
Yeah, sometimes you look like a bitch ass nigga if you taking this chick's money. You like, fuck it, I'll start from scratch. I'm dead ass. Like, it's unfortunate, but a lot of men they feel uncomfortable taking more or trying to gouge. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, give me 400,000, some cars, a house, and some restaurants. I'm cool. I could make do with what I've been making do. I'm a nigga. I could get it from the trenches.
Could you see yourself taking that position if you were ever in the divorce?
I would take that position.
And I would be on the phone with you, like, nigga, don't take that position.
I would take that position.
I know you
Unless
would.
I was like really fucked up, then I would be like, yo, you gotta give me something. Like, nigga, when I broke up with my ex, I took nothing. I took my clothes. Nigga, we built a life together. We had houses, we had furniture, I took my clothes.
Do you think it'd be the
But
same
you didn't
other way
go in the
around?
relationship with much.
Who said that? I built all of that. Play yourself. Go ahead.
Told that nigga.
Play yourself, nigga.
Told that nigga.
Fuck is you talking about?
Told that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
never miss opportunity.
Never.
No, but again, dog, you just leave as the guy. For me, I can't speak for other men.
Yeah.
I feel like a bitch ass nigga trying to do that. I don't want to fight over
here's how
no
I
money.
feel.
We had this talk, and a lot of people are killing Offset for his position or alleged position in the Cardi divorce, where he's like, "No, I'm leaving with something. Like, I contributed, and I want to leave with
Offset
something. I know I'm a
seemed
dude. I know I got my own money, but fuck that."
Look, Ish, you got every right to leave with less than you're entitled to. That's your choice. I just hate the idea that men aren't entitled
That's true.
Facts.
to leave with the shit that they help build,
That's
or
true.
women. It's for me, it's whoever.
I agree.
If we build some shit together,
I agree.
I want my piece.
I want a piece of it,
I agree.
especially if my shit is harder to replicate than yours.
I feel like it's
Like when this is over, she gonna get more shows. She still got Scrubs money coming in.
Nigga, she
Facts.
wrote hits.
That's what I said, Scrubs money.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm
yo,
saying?
dog.
Shape of you money.
I feel
Right.
like she created a lot of that stuff to help him make money, to help him become
Whoa.
independent. That's why to me it's just like it's crazy to be like, oh well, we built it together. She was building it with you so you can make some fucking income because you weren't making any.
Kandi was a
Again, it
game
don't
changer,
sound
man.
like he's ever been a bum, though.
No, I don't want to, and I don't want to put, I don't want
Yeah,
to put bum
don't sound like
or
that.
moocher on a
Yeah, these
nigga
are the wrong
jacket.
word,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to
Did I
do
say
that.
Kandi flipped the script. I think a lot of things started to happen after that whole situation.
Which can do? I don't know who you're
Mary
talking
J. Blige.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he did her dirty.
Yeah, like after that situation happened, I felt like there was more people, more men getting what they wanted. out of
Nigga,
situations.
Jennifer Lopez, one of Jennifer Lopez's husbands.
one of them.
But is
The
it
nigga Chris.
Is it a
got $9 million. They was married
Yeah, but he was a bum.
Is it the common consensus that Mary J. Blige's husband was like a moocher though, or no? That's not the thing.
That's the story. I don't know their situation.
Right.
Like, what do the people think?
I feel like Mary has communicated through her interviews, and I don't know her, and I don't know him. But in her interviews, she has communicated that he took more than he deserved,
Right.
and that his approach was fucked up.
And he was doing
the way he did it.
And he was doing fuck
And
shit.
he was cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't cheat and get my money that you did.
No, it's who he was cheating with. But
Right. Well,
that part.
Well, who was it?
Men don't gossip.
Oh, please.
Till we get home.
The best gossipers.
I'm about to say we don't. Oh my God. Yo, I know we finished new music.
Yep.
But there was an album that came out like a week ago. I want to say a week ago from one of the OGs, Keri Hilson.
Yes. Shout out to her.
So I just want to play one of these records because I went to it on some. Oh shit, Keri! I went to see Keri. Let me see what the album is hitting for. And it's. I think she did a 3-disc thing. The first disc has the first disc got like 9 songs, like an album, and then disc 2 maybe has 6, and then disc 3 has 5. Mm-hmm. Good joints on there. This is the one I purchased though. First of all, any of these 80s beats come on and I'm in. This sound like the Kiss It Better remix beat. This record is called Something About You off Keri Hilson's new project. We Need to Talk. Redemption is the name of her new project. This beat is sick. She still got it. As soon as the second verse comes on and the beat changes, I'll cut it off. But I need to hear the beat change. All right, here we go. Oh! All right. God damn, that beat is awesome.
she should have sold that.
That beat. She should have sold the song?
It's cold-blooded. Should have sold that. That's a smash.
That shit
Should have gave that to Christina Aguilera, Taylor Swift, or one of them. That shit would have been out of here.
That beat is absolutely
Fire.
ridiculous. Shout out to Keri Hilson. She puts on a great show. I saw it with Tank. So listen. So my girl finally went home. Make some noise. But that means
Nobody clapped.
Nobody.
I love that.
no. But you should clap because that means that they got the flights back up and running for people to travel. Her flight was canceled for a long time. So the fact that she was able to get a flight out of Newark Airport and it be peace.
It was empty.
It was empty.
It was empty.
Really?
Nigga, I walked
Newark
right
was
in.
empty, yeah.
I got there mad early.
You flew to DC.
I flew to DC. I got there mad early, like 2 hours before.
Best
now,
thing, best,
the flight to
that,
DC right now is
it's best to
insane.
do that for time management.
Yeah, of course. So I flew to DC.
That was crazy.
Yo, dog, you just
That's insane. The flight to DC right now is crazy.
You just a messy nigga, dog.
No, that's
why.
great.
It's a
Because
40-minute
there's so much
flight.
shit going on.
It's a 40-minute flight, fam.
It's a
When you,
3-hour drive.
when you need to get in and get out, though, a flight is the best way. When you got something you got to come back home and do,
You're right.
you got to fly. You know what I mean?
Yo, dog. Anyway,
But yes, the airport was Newark
empty.
Airport.
So they had started actually. They said JFK was so fucked up. They started sending the people to Newark for flights because JFK was just that backed up.
Yeah.
I was literally through TSA pre-check through TSA in 5 minutes.
Wow.
But as for the rest of you airports out there, DHS has come to terms. They've made a deal with TSA, the details of which I have no idea. But they have struck a deal. So they say they do expect the workers to be back to work next week. Make some noise. They will be
That's
getting
what's up.
paid.
Right
We don't
before
know
lunch.
how much they're getting paid, but
Did y'all hear about
they'll
what
be
Tyler
getting-
Perry did? Did they talk about that already?
What, the Tyler Perry shit?
Yeah, did they
No.
talk about Tyler Perry went to the airport in Atlanta with cash.
Walking backwards again?
Okay.
No, I'm saying Tyler Perry walking back.
No, nigga, he started
He wanted
giving
the
the
extra pat
TSA
down.
people in the airport
Yeah,
money.
he came to the airport in Atlanta with cash, trying to give it out. And,
Oh, so soliciting.
Like it's
But say, a lot of people do that.
He's soliciting again. Oh, God
Was it
damn.
Ashby Street?
it was a nice.
He got to get his 21 too, man.
It was a nice gesture.
A fire gesture.
He was trying to give them to the TSA workers because they talking about they not being able to eat, get gas and shit like that. He try to give out cash and they shut it down. They said because there's strict rules behind what you can and can't take with TSA. It's for, because you know their security, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So they shut it down. They wasn't able to give out money to anybody. I just thought that was funny.
think it's amazing,
Now
though.
we have to follow the rules. Like it's like what the fuck? I couldn't imagine being at work going through that and this nigga come with a bag of money. They like, no, you gotta leave, and me actually stay.
Yeah, you would quit that day.
At what?
Yeah,
Nigga,
you
I'm
would quit that
leaving with
day.
this nigga. Can I work over there?
And giving them the ass, too.
Like, what? Oh, yeah, I
You letting Tyler Perry.
Here.
And you letting him hit in the Medea outfit.
We can get married. It took a while for that to cook. You let him fuck
Yo,
with the Medea outfit.
this is what I'm saying. We're really happy that the TSA people are going to get paid. But what I'm noticing across social media happening, and I want to ask you brothers about it, and sister, I see a lot of boyfriends on their timeline expressing that their significant others are trapped in either Miami or Houston. All flights are canceled, and their girlfriends have been trapped and stuck for weeks at a time.
Yeah,
and the
she's
niggas
stuck,
are on their
right.
timeline having like full-on meltdowns about it. And that made me wonder.
Go get him.
Because the same way that girlfriends are stuck out of town, boyfriends are stuck out of town. The flights are a mess. However, I ain't seen one girlfriend say, oh man, my man is stuck in Houston, he can't get back. It's only the dudes.
Wait till she got to open a window or something like that.
Which made me
Trash out.
wonder, are the women just holding it down more?
Ish. Your thoughts?
I have no thoughts on the matter.
Women might be holding it down more when it comes to that.
What do you mean holding it down more?
As far as just
keeping
like-
it, keeping it P? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why you don't think the niggas is being sarcastic on the timeline? You think niggas is really affected that their girls are stuck? They could just be sarcastic.
I believe him.
Good point.
I believe him.
Niggas ain't you.
You think not tripping? You think it's performative?
Yeah, come on, Joe. You know that. Niggas is lit.
Out your mind.
You talking to niggas like us.
these
Nigga, let me move you up. You talking
Thank
to
you,
niggas.
thank you,
Bitch
thank
is
you.
stuck in Miami. You might,
Yo, dog.
Oh, my wife is stuck in Trinidad. Oh man, I can't wait till she get home, nigga. I'm lit, nigga. Are you crazy?
Flip.
If she's stuck in Houston, she belongs to rap a lot now.
Flip is wrong. First of all, Flip might be secure in his spot. These niggas out here insecure as fuck.
Facts.
And if your girl is stuck in some spot that's lit, guess what else is there? Lit niggas with some spanking.
And you
Ish
imagine his
makes
dicks in
a
her
good
mouth.
point
Trust
with
this nigga
Ish makes a good point with the security
best.
thing,
Yes.
but off of the security thing, because the security thing is true. Now I forgot what I was saying.
And she might not have no money.
And they're
Oh, that's what I was saying. If everybody is at their littest, if the boyfriend stuck out of town is at his littest, and the girlfriend stuck out of town are out their littest, are at their littest, I think the boyfriends know that they lose,
Yes.
Oh.
Bubble guts.
which is why they get to tweeting.
Straight dire.
Because I ain't saying them dudes ain't doing their numbers.
It's different.
Just not like her.
It's different. It's different.
He's imagining 10 dicks in her mouth. He's
Oh my
scared.
gosh.
Fam, think about
Rich
this.
dicks.
Yo, let me ask you
Just
this.
a bunch of rich dicks. Just, she
let's
takes a
say-
turn.
That's the thing, rich dicks.
Look, let's say your girl lives check
I heard
to check.
rich dick cum tastes different.
Oh my gosh.
It's a joke.
Yo, let's say your girl live.
I was about to have a charge.
Yeah, look.
I skipped it.
Let's say your girl live in check to check. How's she paying for them hotel rooms?
Good question.
Wait, why you made her poor?
No, I'm giving an example. Most people don't have excess bread like that.
Coochie.
That's spend an extra 2 weeks in hotels.
Yeah, look, you spending the extra 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Nigga,
2 days. at
3
least.
nights, 4
Facts,
nights
yeah.
could be over
I ain't
$1,000.
sleeping in no bus
Everybody.
stop when I don't got a coochie.
If she doesn't have that much
ain't
money,
either.
If she doesn't have that much money, she's not staying in the hotel room. It's $300, $400 a night.
That's some
She better get on
wild
that
shit.
grade
You
to
think she's
think
staying in
about
somebody's
it.
crib? Oh well, nigga, you crazy.
Oh, well.
Wait, is it your opinion that women at the bus stop is no such thing as good pussy at the bus stop?
Shit.
I went.
Which bus sucking on that lollipop?
What bus line?
What bus stop?
The 21, the 31, the 91.
The Q5 was real nice in Queens.
Yeah, the Q3 back in the day. You know what I mean? What say you?
I don't know if girls were good coochie at the bus stop, but I will say when I take out my trash, it echoes in my head. That pussy corny is in my head.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
like,
true.
Bitches with good pussy don't take no trash.
They don't take their own garbage.
Come
They
on
don't take their own garbage
Come
out.
on now. I might as well do an oil change, Sparks. I'm
Yeah,
fucked.
get under
that's
there.
true.
Get a rich.
Like, what's going on?
Fam.
What's happening? I'm dragging the trash to the corner in tears.
Get a wrench.
Get a rich, man.
Screw that on up.
There's some good coochie
Of course
bitches out
it's
here
good
with
coochie. Yes, of
5W30. I don't know what you're talking
Of
about.
course.
There's some fire at the bus stop. Fire in the train station too.
Oh, what?
The
You would
train
like to
station.
think that if you had that
Shit.
that heat,
I'm gonna
you
take
would
your
have a
word for
ride.
Or
How I'm gonna know?
a lift account?
The train station in Washington,
trains is different.
Washington Heights.
The
Trains and
different.
buses is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Nah,
train
they got some
bus-
fire in the trains, boy.
yes, this fire in the trains. The bus is shitty. Bus bitch
They
is
got
shitty.
some fire.
The trains
If you
is
saw
hot.
if you saw a fire,
Amtrak?
if you saw a fire on the train, like you would speak to them on the train, like you would try to bag.
You gotta
one.
wait till they get out.
It
You
depends
gotta
on which train.
walking up the
Yeah,
station.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Don't
levels.
say shit
The
to
Long,
me.
the Long Island Railroad.
The Long Island Railroad.
Yeah.
You get
The
mixed.
Amtrak.
You
Yeah.
get mixed.
The 4, the 3. No, nigga.
Yeah, don't
How
say
wait till you
shit
get out?
to me.
Yeah.
We both on the bus, nigga. I
Dog.
wish you would say something to me.
You crazy. That New Jersey Transit got CEOs on the
I
motherfucking
say,
train.
depend on the train,
It
right,
depends
yeah.
on the train.
Right.
Motherfuckers be leaving
I'm talking about the
Livingston, taking
subway.
the train to Midtown.
Subway.
Don't talk to me if we're on the subway together, nigga.
Really? Subway's
I got a
different.
knife in my hand. I'm waiting one of you.
Subway different.
Nah, Subway got joints on it. You
Yeah.
tripping.
The subway
Okay,
had a hot bitches.
this is some
yeah.
regional shit. The New York subway got everybody on it.
Correct. Correct.
In Philadelphia, if you're on the Broad Street subway, which is
don't
only
talk-
subway,
Don't
Not so
talk
good?
to nobody.
not so good. And if you're on the bus, it's a wrap.
If you on the
There's
hill,
no fly joints on there?
you on here.
Nah.
New York is a different.
regional.
And
Rich
People, middle class
DC.
people take the train in New York. Middle class people don't really.
Rich people take a train.
Rich
to New
people
York.
Yes, rich people take the
in
train.
New York. And DC.
Yeah, it's not like
Not
that.
like that in Philly, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get it about Philly. Like
Yeah.
Philly
Please
is its
show
own
me.
little
I don't
dirty
even know why
place.
you walked into
Philly is yeah.
Because Zaire walked into and asked too much Philly.
Yeah, it's a lot of Philly.
It's too much North Philly in this motherfucker. That's why y'all gotta make it clear. We North Philly niggas. It's a different.
Pensacola has.
That's why y'all not safe. Because we North Philly niggas. You better keep it clean.
It's funny, I never felt safer.
That's why
I never
and
felt
that's why I
safe.
don't know nobody
Super
wanted that.
comfy.
That North with the F, Philly with another F box. Keep that dusty ass.
That hurt. That hurt.
You know, there ain't no joints out there. They still holding on to Amber Rose.
Nobody
She
fucks
fine.
with Amber Rose.
They
Shut
said
up.
Amber's from Philly.
Nobody
Girl,
fucks with
that was
Amber.
94 she
Nobody
left.
fucks with
She is a
Amber.
nice one from Philly.
Philly ain't got no. Who Philly got?
Philly got some bitches.
Jill Scott.
Look, Jill Scott is the queen up here, so
Yeah.
she's out of it. She's out
And
of it.
guess where Jill's from? North.
From North?
Jill Scott
Be
is an
clear.
exception to all rules.
And she's from North
Look, they
Philly.
still holding on to Eve. Eve moved to London. Anyway,
He's rich as shit.
She got a British accent down
Eve
there.
is balling,
Eve in
though.
London with some rich white
Eve
niggas.
from North
to
Philly
Eve.
too.
We love you.
Eve from North Philly, right from Germantown. Something?
Yeah, she's from.
Let's see what else is important, unimportant.
Breaking news for the incel community.
It's crazy.
Ayesha Curry, she didn't apologize, but she acknowledged that she was being disrespectful to Steph Curry when she said allegedly that he wasn't her type. Did
Oh, girl, please.
This is big. She was on the Obama's podcast,
Oh, please.
and Michelle.
This is like a whole list of shit that.
We don't
Of
give
teeth
a
sucking.
Who gives a
fuck.
fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was important because
He be cutting me off to say this stupid shit
Right.
too.
Oh,
niggas
Obama's
been-
podcast.
niggas been
I love the
dragging.
Obamas just as much as
Ayesha Curry been getting dragged for a decade for being a terrible, disrespectful wife. I think we could at least shout out the fact that she tried to give some of it back and say, I came off disrespectful to Steph. And Steph laughed and was kind of like, yeah, you fucked that one up. I just thought it was important to acknowledge that.
Seemed like he had a talk with her about that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to salute her for it.
Salute, sure.
Salute Ayesha Curry.
Yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
Obamas.
And next time you
Yeah.
do one of them daytime talk shows and one of these buff naked niggas walk out the bag, don't gesture like you're gonna take your wedding ring off and nobody will say anything.
Just like that.
Cause we can't do.
If my wife do some shit like that, that's another thing about marriage, yo.
I'm not
Then
with
your man, then your wife would do shit like, girl.
See, would that really bother you?
Yes.
It's disrespectful. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's not
Have
fun.
you
Yes.
lost your fucking mind?
Yes.
Keep getting real. Don't play with me.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
'Cause I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna go.
I don't care. No, I would do it.
I'll put that.
That's why I'm surprised you
No,
give a
that's a
fuck.
joke, Mark. I'm being performative. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But that would truly bother me. Why wouldn't that bother you?
Because I would make the same joke, and it would, to me, it's all about respecting your partner and what y'all into.
You and your wife have great senses of humor, though.
Yeah, so we joke like that. Like I would absolutely joke. I mean, I joke about my wife getting y'all turned into abducted by aliens before it was getting hit by a bus, right? and we would joke about like there's certain jokes we would make. And I think it has to be even on both sides. Now, if y'all don't play like that, then don't play like that. But
plus, you can tell you can't beat your wife. So
it's probably true. But
and we shouldn't hit any woman, Mona.
Right.
Disclaimer.
Because you be up here a couple. You be up here a couple times.
I mean, sometimes I ain't even gonna crack that one. Go ahead.
Trying to get sponsors.
I just think people be too serious about stuff, man. It was clear to me that Ayesha Curry was just joking because she was hosting a talk show.
Joke.
Yeah.
Don't joke about no wedding ring. For me.
Whatever works for people's relationships, but I didn't bug out about it, and I don't know if he gave a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
he could have. I don't know. I don't assume he did because I know I wouldn't trip if my wife was doing that.
How often? Not your wife, but
Yeah, I know.
how often would she be able to make that joke? Once a month? Bi-weekly? Like, is that just a joke that's happening? Well, who the fuck you think I am?
That depends, though. It depends on the relationship in the husband or the spouse. At the end of the day, if y'all play like that, cool. I think what makes the difference is you're doing it on national television.
you can't do that shit publicly.
So people see you do it. You know what I mean?
Not just
so
the-
he might not give a fuck, but then after people troll him for a month and say, yeah, your wife don't give a fuck about you, then it might affect y'all.
And
And bitch, me and my man don't argue, don't fuss, don't cuss at each other, none of that shit. I simply tell him to shut the fuck up, and he says, yes, my queen, whatever you say.
The fuck is that?
Me and my man don't argue at all. I simply tell him shut the fuck up, and he be like, yes, ma'am.
Shut the fuck up. Who you say
This girl and her boyfriend.
shut the fuck up? And
Who
the fuck are you talking about?
This girl and her boyfriend did it, and he said, happy life, happy wife.
I don't give a fuck about my motherfucking boyfriend. What the fuck you talking about, man? This ain't that. Stop talking.
Why you can't get with the program?
We do that. We do that. This ain't that.
Why you can't get with the program?
I am getting with the program, so redo it.
He said redo it. He asked her.
I wrote the program.
She's getting her ass. He said redo it.
I wrote the program.
Redo it.
Yo, I think the thing with her
Certain
is,
jokes ain't all right with me. I ain't gonna lie.
and she's been on a 3-year run, 4-year run of saying
5-year
things.
run.
Longer than that.
6-year run.
I'm just giving you saying things that have been questionable in the media. So if this is a one-off, cool. If you and your dude play like that, cool. But sometimes you got to read the room and adjust accordingly. And so
That's what she did with your babas.
That's what I felt like she did. I felt like
Because let me ask you something, Mark. You say if you and your
think you're right.
you say, but me too. But to that point, you don't see Steph play like that publicly.
I don't see Steph in those contexts. I also think it's
You
different.
never
but
seen Steph on a podcast? You never seen Steph do an interview? You've seen Steph do
I
man?
haven't. I mean, you might be right. I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying I don't know. I haven't seen him in that context. Like,
Right.
I've never seen him like on like the equivalent.
Well,
of
that's
The
what I'm
View.
asking you. If you and your wife have a certain way that y'all play indoors, is it just understood that could transfer to the public?
No, I think indoors and out of doors
totally different.
Totally different. There's
Sure.
jokes I would make in the house that I wouldn't make out of the house, but also vice versa. Sometimes because sometimes you're more performative for the camera if you're hosting a show together, like in this thing together. Check your Patreon. Or sometimes in the house, you know, y'all might have jokes that go way further than you will allow in public. It just depends on how people see things. You know what I mean? Typically, a celebrity man basketball player or football player or whatever
Man, period.
yeah, has a lot of options, and the assumption is he's fucking everybody. So joking that you're fucking everybody might not be the joke to make. I do think we have to account for like power in relationships. Like I think if people don't joke, people don't expect Ayesha Curry, the Christian so-called good girl from the theater club, to make a joke about a Chippendales dancer. That's what makes it a good joke. To me, Steph said, "Oh, I'll go fuck Rihanna." That ain't a good joke. Like he might go fuck Rihanna. Let me or whoever. Before Rihanna was with somebody, I just mean hypothetically.
Yeah,
That's just my go-to.
I understand what you're saying.
That's who you want.
I made that joke with my wife on the show. That's what I'm saying. Like it
Come
just,
on, yo, we interviewed ASAP up here.
it just shout out to ASAP. No disrespect to ASAP.
Mark got a thing for Rihanna.
Men have a thing.
I think this
men
is
have
the
a thing
men's
for
view,
Rihanna.
by the way.
What?
This is the men's view.
It's the men's view.
This is the right. And I make jokes up here that I wouldn't make nowhere else. That's what I'm saying. I think it just depends on the relationship and the situation. But I don't think whatever's private can just go public.
So
no.
let me ask you, right? Let's just say your wife was mad liberal with jokes.
Yeah.
Right?
Which she's not.
No, I'm just saying, let's hypothetically. And then from 2017 to 2025, you've taken this shot and it drew public attention. You've taken this shot, it drew public attention. You took this shot, it drew public attention and scrutiny. At some point, as the husband, even if your wife is cool with it, because it keeps becoming a topic, and now people starting to look at your husband like, yo, he a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
I think that she should
fall back.
Simmer down
a
some,
little bit.
right? Jada Pinkett is out on some new shit, and they going on her because she said this shit about, yo, do y'all live together? And and she was like, I mean, at some point in time, we will again.
Jada don't give a fuck.
She be lighting this nigga's ass up. So my thing is, even as
Double entendre.
right? So
Jada
I don't like that. You don't like that.
Nah, hell no, man.
Yo,
You don't
so
like the
even-
structure thing because it makes a
gonna
man
be
look
that.
real milquetoast. Like,
Yeah,
as if a woman is just.
Jada
But some dudes don't care.
give a shit.
But that's